20 years of progress in Afghanistan may have been reversed in just weeks at a speed that no one could have imagined. As Taliban insurgents marched to Kabul last month, then Afghan President Ashraf Ghani fled the country, leaving an opening for the Taliban to take control. The war in Afghanistan may officially be over, but the Afghan people's future looks even more uncertain than ever. Space to play or pause, M to mute, left and right arrows to seek, up and down arrows for volume. Flight tracking shows the final US flights departing Kabul. The Taliban, Afghan politicians and Western officials have criticized Mr. Ghani's swift escape, which they say hastened the collapse of the Afghan government. After days of speculation about his whereabouts, the United Arab Emirates acknowledged they had granted Mr. Ghani and his family humanitarian visas. From the safety of the UAE, Mr. Ghani defended his decision, saying that he left to avoid bloodshed in Kabul, a city of over 4 million. Nikita Ishchenko, a spokesman for the Russian embassy in Kabul, told reporters that Mr. Ghani had fled the country with 4 cars full of money and a helicopter. They tried to stuff another part of the money into a helicopter, but not all of it fit. And some of the money was left lying on the tarmac. Taliban political spokesperson Suhail Shaheen said that Mr. Ghani must return the money of the people of Afghanistan if the reports were true in an interview with Doha News. He made a mistake of abandoning the government. This is what resulted in the sudden vacuum, plundering, and shooting, Mr. Shaheen said. In his first public appearance since the escape, Mr. Ghani strongly denied the allegation and said he's considering returning to Afghanistan. All my colleagues in the West told me that if I didn't leave, things would be worse, he said from exile in a video address on Facebook. I left Afghanistan in a vest, shoes, and a t-shirt, and I didn't take anything else with me. I've seen that the media wants to defame me. The headlines about me taking all the money out of Afghanistan are not true. Mr. Ghani graduated with a PhD from Columbia University in 1983 before becoming a professor of anthropology in the US. The 72-year-old had a stellar career overseas as an academic, economist, and, ironically, one of the leading international experts on failed states. His book, titled Fixing Failed States, was highly regarded, and he was named one of the world's top 100 global thinkers in 2010. He worked for the World Bank on projects in the mid-1990s and returned to Kabul to work for then-President Hamid Karzai in 2002 before succeeding him as president in 2014. He was re-elected in 2019. The Taliban, who are back in power in Afghanistan, are drastically different from those of 20 years ago. He had an ambitious vision for the country, however, he wasn't the right person to act as a unifier, said Dr. Roger Shanahan, non-resident fellow from the Lowy Institute and a former army officer who served in Afghanistan. Criticisms abound regarding issues such as his inflexibility, aloofness, and abrasiveness.